Primary Tackle Live, brought to you by BA Motors, Sims Murphy Clinic, Central Defense Staffing, Hookbone Apparel, Hunting by Faith, Mid-South Plumbing, and Kaizen Realty, the Josh Holly team. And now live with Primary Tackle.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show tonight. Just going to be me. So I guess I am practicing my social distancing for the evening as we get everything started up. Jeremy is out tonight and we have a lot of other things going on. Looks like we've already got a few folks jumping in here. I see Jimmy Washam on here, who killed a big old turkey earlier this week, and Shane Wilson and BJ got a new boat. So didn't get all the stuff I wanted to get done today. David Thomason's jumped on here, so I've got a lot of different things going on trying to get everything put together, and you know, it's been kind of a crazy day here at the shop. Just me. I mean, literally just me all day. So with everything going on, we have furloughed our whole staff, so they're all gone for the week, and got a lot of other stuff going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how a lot of things run for the next little bit. I'm going to be doing a few different things tonight. I want to talk about some of the different tournaments going on and some of the different other things that are going on. I got Callan on here and Michael Brewer and Jimmy Barnes and a lot of folks jumping in. Mr. Roger jumped in. So hope you guys can all hear me well and everything looks good on the screen. We are going to talk a little bit about a bunch of different tournaments tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about what season it is fishing-wise, and you know, turkey season opened. I don't know if y'all saw it. We got Jimmy Washam, who we talked to a little bit last week, who just came off of a tough tournament. I mean, he learned a lot. Went out, killed him a big old turkey. I'm assuming in North Mississippi somewhere. So congratulations to him on that turkey when he got back. I got Mama's on here, my brother-in-law's on here, Mr. Johnny Rose on here. Hey, Michael Brewer. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I know. I think I saw you bowled another pretty good game the other day. So my buddy Michael, do you still work down at South Haven Marine? I'm not sure if he still works down there at South Haven Marine and all that now or still, but good to see him jump in here. I haven't talked to you in forever. But all kinds of different things going on up here. So it's been kind of a crazy week. I am by myself tonight, like I said. So you guys just kind of bear with me for a few minutes as we get a few other little things prepared and everything kind of put together. So, dang, my daughter's even on here tonight. All right, well, if you need a boat, Michael Brewer's a good guy to go see. If you're looking for a Triton, aluminum boat, ski boat, that kind of thing, he can help you out. Y'all do still sell Tritons, right? I swear, I'm so out of it anymore. My life seems to revolve around kayaks nowadays. So did kayak demos earlier this week. So let's kind of talk about that real quick. So, you know, the whole social distancing thing and the whole like you know, everybody's confined to their houses more or less, unless you're at work. Been kind of a crazy week for a lot of people. It's causing a lot of stress on a lot of folks. Like I said, we've furloughed everybody from here at SY. The only people working in the store at this point are me and Robert. We're kind of swapping those days out and doing a few different things. So I took a day off to do some stuff with Laura and get her taken care of at the doctors. She had some more doctor's visits today. Mom took care of those for me today. Robert was off today. I'm going to actually go fishing in the morning. Looking forward to going and doing that. Then I'm going to pick up some more food. We got to restock the freezers here at the store. The guys from Oh Great have got a bunch more food for us, and looking forward to going and seeing Amy and Courtney and all them, seeing what all they got prepared for us here at the store. If you're looking for a pre-made meal, frozen meal, you can come into SY. We got all kinds of them down there, so don't have to fight with the crowds at Kroger. We're seeing 10 to 15 people a day, so it's if you're worried about contamination and those kind of things, the coronavirus, it's a good place to come do some of your grocery shopping. They cook some great home prepared meals. I know they're taking a lot of care with making sure they're doing it the right way, and so it's a great place to come get some food. Jimmy Barnes, I am turning gray. Jimmy, you're going to have to elaborate on that one a little bit. I'm not sure if I even know what you mean by that one. So, you're turning gray. You're turning gray like me, getting all the gray hair. So, is that what you're saying? Because I promise, in this live feed, I can still see it on my phone, so I assume you still are. But it's beginning to kind of pick back up a little bit in the afternoons, and but we're taking a lot of care to make sure we keep everything clean and everything's done the way. Stress from work and the virus. Oh, that's right, because you work in a resort, so they probably are working your little self to death. So I hadn't thought about that, Jimmy. So Jimmy works in one of the resorts at Hot Springs Village, just outside of Hot Springs. So he's probably doing nothing but cleaning and making sure the grounds are the way they're supposed to look and all done up. So, but if you're interested in staying at Hot Springs, let me know. I've got a way for you to get in over there where he works, and it's a great little resort. If you decide to do a trip over to Hot Springs for any reason, so. Business is slow. Worried about closing. Yeah, I bet it is. I mean, it's business has been slow around here too. I mean, it's not as bad as I expected it to be quite honest. But it has been pretty decent. So, hey Ken Kirby. So thanks for all you guys jumping in here. Looks like we got about 13 people on there. For those of y'all that haven't seen it, we have the new website up and running. Been doing a lot of different stuff with it. I meant to bring one of my light up mugs up here with me today. I forgot to do it. We got these little light up mugs that if you add that mug to your order and spend $90 with that mug in there, we have a little coupon code. It's called Tumbler, capital TUMBLER. And you type that in the coupon code at the end of your order. It'll take that $19.95 for that mug off, and you get that mug for free. So just a way to kind of get a little extra money running through the store with everything else that's going on. I know there's a lot of guys that are already over at the lake this weekend with a lot of folks being off. I know some of you guys are probably over there fishing already. There's a lot of guys going to be at Pickwick fishing the Puddle Jumpers event this weekend. So let's talk a little bit about some of the tournaments that are going on and some of the tournaments that aren't going on. We've had a mixed bag this last little round. It's causing a lot of stress on a lot of different people, and everybody needs to just be a little patient with everybody. We need a little patience across the board. So, but the guys at Puddle Jumpers are still going to have their tournament. It was at Bay Springs. It got moved, and it has been moved to, I believe, if I am correct, the State Line Boat Ramp. So, yep, I'm reading that now, and so they did something kind of interesting. So, due to the recent restrictions in Mississippi and Tennessee, the March 29th tournament is going to move to Pickwick at the State Line Boat Ramp. This will be a drive-up fishing tournament, meaning that there will be no gathering in groups at all. A designated registration point will be established that you simply drive by and pay your entry. The weigh-in will be handled in the same manner. One person will drive the designated weigh-in to the designated weigh-in with one person in the boat to place their catch in the receptacle. After the fish are scored, they're asking you to find a place to park and remain with your boat until the weigh-in concludes. Winners will be notified by text and can proceed to the drive-by to pick up their prize. The format's really not going to be any different from their normal from their normal one, or any different from really driving through a fast food restaurant. But they want everybody to do their part and kind of follow it. I mean, and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep from being in big groups of over 10 people. There's been some pushback on tournaments in the area. And, it's one of those things that's one solution that I've seen. Kind of a good one. I know they had a big tournament up there last Saturday as well, and, had big groups of people standing around. I think that's going to be one of those things that as we kind of go forward with all this, it's going to get a little crazier, and fewer people. They're going to be a little less tolerant of it. I saw a lot of it here in the square today, even here in front of the store. We didn't have very many people through the store at any given time. No more than 2 or 3 in our store at a time. At most 4 or 5, but everybody for the most part has been practicing this whole social distancing thing here around the store and in Arlington. But it's one of those things that they're going to start looking at us to do from a fishing standpoint, from a tournament standpoint. And so it's an interesting take. It's an interesting way to do it. There's going to be some people that are going to like this, some people that aren't going to like it. I kind of, I don't really hang out with people at the weigh-ins typically too much. I mean, I'll come talk to one person or that person, but I don't really hang out in big groups. I try to do a better job. Like back in the day, I used to you'd see me pop in the last second of the tournament registration and pop right back out and try to get out of there as soon as humanly possible. Same thing with weigh-in. I didn't want to hang out and talk to a whole lot of people. I do a lot more of it now just simply because I have to. I'm there to mingle and talk and see people, and it's one of those things that they're asking us not to do at this point. So it's going to be something kind of different as we go forward with all this. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work and how that's going to go. One of the things, Hookbone took a different approach, and they actually canceled their tournament. And I kind of get it. There's a lot of reasons to do it. There's a lot of reasons to have canceled it. There's a lot of reasons to move it. But you're never going to make everybody happy. And that's kind of what I want to talk about real quick. And with being patient with people as we go through some of these transitional things. Because, look, there's going to be a lot of transitions over the next 30 to 60 days around here. I'm hoping this thing ain't going to last that long. Because God knows it's about to drive me crazy. I've been about bored to death in this building today. So, but just be patient. Just be patient with everybody. There's never going to be a right decision. There's never going to be a wrong decision. There's just going to be a decision that's been made. BJ and Tommy, they decided to cancel the Hookbone event. And there were some folks that saw some posts early. Some folks that made some suppositions, and it was what it was. I mean, there was a reason that it was canceled, and one of the things, on the Bay Springs Lake Facebook page, it was posted, all boat ramps at Bay Springs Lake are still open, and they are. The restrooms are closed. Please use common sense when visiting the lake. The visitors trash up the place and continue to have large gatherings. This includes fishing tournaments. It is very possible that the gates will be closed. Please do not let the actions of a few irresponsible people ruin it for everyone else. Get out and enjoy the outdoors, but remember to stay healthy and keep your distance from everyone else. I went and pre-fished last Saturday, fully expecting to get to go fish this tournament this weekend. I'll be here working instead now, since we had to furlough everybody. So it'll just be me and Robert here on Saturday, which for a Saturday around here it could be very well busy and it could be a problem. So we just got to be patient, and that's kind of the thing I wanted to say. I don't think BJ and them made a bad decision. It was just a decision that they made. Whether it's a good one, whether it's a bad one, I've heard both ways. I don't think you can really judge it. So, guys, just be patient with everybody. And that's what I'm saying across the board, not just in the fishing thing, but in the grocery stores and in general in life. I mean, we've got a lot going on around here, around the world right now. So we all have our opinions on how bad or good or how bad this thing is or how bad it's going to be. And the honest to God truth in all of it is none of us got an idea of what it's going to be, because it'll be what it's going to be. When it gets there, it'll be here. So just take your time. The one good thing about it for a lot of you guys is there's a lot of folks that are getting to go out and go fish. I mean, I know a few guys that have not been able to fish much in the last 6 months to a year that spent more time on the water in the last week or two than I've spent in the last 2 years. So, if you got the opportunity to go out and fish some, go fish. I mean, when I leave here tonight, there's going to be a kayak being loaded up in my boat. Me and my daughter are going to Herb Parsons in the morning. We're going to go spend a little time on the water before I go pick up food for Mo Great tomorrow. And we're going to get a little fishing done. Spend a little time out there, just the two of us hanging out in the kayaks. I mean, a kayak, a bass boat, there's a lot of distance that goes between point A and point B. So you've got your social distancing done and you can go spend some good time out. One of the things I've seen a lot of in the last few days is we have a lot of folks around here in Arlington that are walking through the square, walking at the local parks, spending a lot of time with their family that they probably don't spend most of the time. So, that's kind of a good thing in that respect. So hopefully you guys are going to spend some time doing some things that are fun and spend some time doing some of the things that you want to do. Another tournament I want to talk about is West Tennessee Bass Shackers. They had their tournament last weekend on Pickwick. I want to say congratulations to those of y'all that watched last week. You saw Justin Patrick on here. He actually won the tournament at Pickwick last weekend. Congratulations to him. One of our other customers, Mr. Brian Knack, had big fish. I was trying to get some pictures together and get some stuff done to post on here so you guys could see it, and I didn't get that completed. I'm sorry, y'all. We'll probably post some of those pictures here in the next couple of days and get that done. Hopefully we'll see that. So Mr. Jimmy Barnes says that it's happening over there as well. Mr. Bass is still fishing on a large scale. Shane's trying to encourage me to come fish Sunday. I don't know, Shane. That's one of those pieces where I'm trying to figure out something. One of the things that me and Robert are doing is I work a day, Robert works a day. I work a day, Robert works a day. So we're trying to get ourselves a little extra time off. So thus I'm trying to get me some fishing time in. But Saturdays and Sundays is kind of a little tougher deal for us. So because it's hard for us just to work one person on a Saturday or Sunday. Because we have so much kayak stuff going on and we have so much other stuff going on. I expect a kayak delivery this weekend. I expect another kayak sale to go through this weekend, and I expect somebody to pick up some parts that have been ordered in for a kayak. So I need to be outside, or one of us is going to need to be outside. So if that all happens on Saturday, I might have time to come Sunday. The other piece to that is my bass club, River City, is having their club tournament next Sunday on Horseshoe. And I really, really want to go to Horseshoe. So I might make sure I get work this Sunday and then let Robert work next Sunday. That way I can go fish. So we'll see. So we're trying to figure that piece out. So guys, appreciate that. See, Miss Debbie jumped in here, Jeff Morris's wife, which means Jeff's probably sitting there watching with her, I would imagine. My little sister's jumped on here. Jeff Thornton's jumped on here. So we got a few people jumping on and off of here tonight. So thank you to all y'all for jumping on tonight. West Tennessee Bass Shackers, I talked about. Justin, Brian, Puddle Jumpers, we talked about that tournament this weekend. One of the other things I didn't mention, and I haven't looked at it today to see what everything's running, but for those of y'all that don't know, Pickwick, as of yesterday, was on a hard rise and still is going to plane out today at 4:15:12. So I can guarantee you, if I was at Pickwick today or the next couple of days, I would be flipping a bush somewhere. I don't know where. I do know where. I got a few different ideas of where I would go flip a bush. But anyway, it's going to be at 4:15:12 today, 4:14:95 tomorrow, and 4:14:27 the next day. So there's going to be some fishing, some bushes, eating, some craws, some bush pigs. I can promise you. So if you're going to any of those tournaments, I definitely would recommend going and doing that. So I got Mr. Larry Holderfield just jumped on here. His son Jeremy come by to see me this week. Jeremy and Larry went and caught some big old fish over at Horseshoe this last weekend. A few Andrew, all good. And oh Lord have mercy, boy would shoot me. In my senior moments, it's getting harder and harder for me to remember people's names. Anyway, Andrew and his partner caught some really good fish. I've known this boy for freaking 20 years, and I done forgot his name. Not that I forgot his name, I just can't recall it right this second. So, but they caught some. There were some really good fish caught at Pickwick or at Horseshoe last weekend. So if you guys have not been over there, it is the time of year to go to Horseshoe and go catch some good ones. I promise you. I actually have a buddy that went over there. When was that? Late last week, I believe it was, and had he swears to me a 30-pound bag. So, and this is the time of year I will buy that. So, Bob Henniger, there you go. Thank you, Larry. Lord have mercy, Bob. If you tune into this, I do apologize. So I've known Bob for a long, long time. So Roy Cochran jumped on here. Hey, Roy, how you doing? But if you haven't been to Horseshoe lately, if you haven't been to Horseshoe in a while, if you ever wanted to go to Horseshoe and catch some good ones, now is the time to go. This next few weeks, you can go over there with a black and blue jig, a little lizard, a spinnerbait, a chatterbait, and you can go catch them. I mean, it's that time of year. You get a nice, ugly day, and I promise you're going to catch them. So if you haven't booked a trip with Mr. Billy Dole at BRD Outdoors, it's a good time to go. It's just that time of year, so if you get a chance to go book a trip with Billy, go do that. I mean, guys, we got time off right now. It's a great time to go and try to catch some fish. So, I got, all right, so another one of those things I wanted to talk about real quick. St. Jude Bass Classic's coming up on May the 24th. So a lot of different guys are raising money for that. One of the fundraisers that we're helping with and trying to support is this one right here. So if you come in the store, you make a donation of $10 or more. For every $10, you get a ticket. Those tickets, you can pick, whether you want it to go towards the Lowrance 9 Live Scope, or if you want to go towards the Humminbird 10-inch Solix, the Ping driver, the TaylorMade driver. They got several neat little prizes. So come out, check those out. If you get an opportunity to get one of those, come out and make a donation. Help benefit St. Jude. They do a lot. That tournament has been going on for something like 40, I think this is the 48th year. I'm pretty sure it's 48th year now. So it's been going on for a long time, guys. Down at Sardis, it's been there forever. It's going to be there forevermore, I imagine. But it's a great little tournament. Fun event. It's one of those that, everybody knows about, has been fishing for a long, long time. Hey, Drew. Congratulations again to Mr. Drew Dagnus on his recent baby. So him and his beautiful wife had a baby the other day. So congratulations to him again. But come out, if you get a chance, come out here, come out see us. We are open. We're not really advertising a whole lot that we're open as far as the primary tackle side. Place an order. If you're not comfortable coming into a building, we totally get that. And same thing with SY. If you're not comfortable coming into SY with all the corona scare and everything, call the stores. You can call me, 634-3362. I'll be happy to put your order together, bring it out to you. We'll ship you an order. We're actually going to be announcing a couple of different things. We're fixed to do free shipping on pretty much all orders. Probably going to put a limit of like $20 on it. $20 and above is going to be free shipping. Under that, it's hard to make enough money on it to even make it worthwhile. So, or even, we probably don't even make money on it in all honesty. So, but we're going to start doing free shipping on orders. So if you get an opportunity and want to place an order, that's an opportunity to do it. We got another little neat deal. We're gonna start posting some things. Me and Teresa have been talking about it with everything that's going on. We were supposed to do a show a couple weeks ago. It got canceled halfway through, so we didn't get to do that show. So we're going to be doing some other things there. So we're going to start posting on the website and on our Facebook Lives and everything on our Facebooks some little events and little coupon codes or some little prize packs or different little things. We'll have a pack of 5 jigs and some trailers for $23 shipped to your door kind of thing, or some different stuff like that. So you're going to start seeing a few different things coming up that are going to be kind of neat. So be watching the Facebook page, be watching some of our social media, our Instagram, some of the other things, and be looking for that. So yesterday on my personal page, I shared the second part of the Jimmy Washam video from his last tournament. So if you get a chance, go check that out on Black Bass Tackle's website or on their YouTube channel. So that'll be a fun one. What else? Guys, is there anything that y'all want me to talk about? I mean, tonight is one of those nights when I just did not have... Hey, Mr. J, good to see you on here, too. I didn't have as much time kind of to prepare everything today as I would have liked to. So if there's anything that you guys want to talk about or anything that y'all are interested in that I haven't talked about, I'm happy to pipe in on some of that. How are you guys? Are you guys out catching a bunch of fish? What are you guys up to? I mean, Brian Tipler that does the kids first stuff. I saw him and his son caught a lot of fish at Pickwick this last weekend. Who else did I see posting pictures of fish? Jeremy and his son have been catching a bunch of fish. Jeremy's been taking that time. Jeremy's been taking some time with his son to go out and fish at Herb and fish a couple other lakes the last few mornings. So good for him. Miss Becky, you're my favorite niece because you're the one I see the absolute most. So even if you are a pain in the rear. Anyway, what else? You're so funny. We've also got a lot of the neat stuff going on here at the store. So, I talked a little bit about O-Grate and the frozen food and meals. We have jams and jellies at the S.Y. Wilson side of things. We got a new shipment of the Duke Cannon soaps and stuff in this week. So all kinds of neat new stuff. One of the things I did not talk about as we were talking about the St. Jude thing, and it was sitting right there in my face. One of the other things that we have lots of here at the store is good old Girl Scout cookies. So the local brownie troop is selling them here at the store. It's cash only, but Miss Jessie Lynn is a sweet young lady. They did an event with us back in the summer where they actually brought first aid kits for all of our fishermen that were here that weekend. So, they do all kinds of neat things, and it's good to support these groups like the Girl Scouts and some of them. So we have lots of the cookies here. I've got, for those of y'all that couldn't tell what that was, I'm eating the Samoas tonight. That is absolutely my favorite Girl Scout cookie. So, Jeff, we got them here at the store. Got lots of them. So, hey, Jeff Bailey, good to see you on here too. So, guys, if y'all send me some pictures. I need to post some pictures of some fish. I'm going to steal a few pictures from Jeremy and some other folks and start posting some pictures here soon on both of the websites, and we'll be getting some of those out. So, anything else anybody want to talk about tonight? I really don't have a lot to talk about tonight. It's been kind of a crazy week with all the cancellations of tournaments around the area and everything else that's been going on. It's just been kind of crazy. So I am going to post mine. As a matter of fact, I'll post it this week since since we don't have a tournament to go to. I can post. I caught a good one at Bay on one of the Black Bass Tackle spinner baits. I will post that this week. And I actually did something, and
there he is. Good. There we go. Dude. camera's on. You can just carry him over to the camera. But yeah, we'll take some pictures too.
There's a big one.
Sun. Sun, sun, sun.
Big old tour band on you. Big Dave's Guide Service did a good job. Oh, that's a good point, Roger. So, you know, it was about a little bit later than this last year when we went and fished Old Hickory. And me and Big Dave did real well in that tournament. But my buddy Hunter Utley, I haven't seen him on one of these in a while, but we'll give him a quick shout out real quick. If you haven't seen any of the pictures he's been posting from Old Hickory, he's been catching some good ones here lately over there. He's actually beginning to like that lake pretty well. So he's beginning to kind of learn his way around. So in between selling cars, it looks like he's getting a little time to go fish. So good for him. I'm happy that he's getting to spend some time on the water and having a good time. So what else? So I don't know, guys. That's kind of it for tonight. I got a lot to do. I got a few things to wrap up before I get the heck out of this store tonight. I'm ready to get to the house, kind of get a few things together before in the morning, and we're gonna go catch a couple of fish, maybe do a little video. Hopefully, I can post some kayak video tomorrow, or not tomorrow. It probably won't be tomorrow, but later in the week, and maybe sometime over the weekend. Try to get a few videos with some fish getting caught, hopefully, off the kayak. So. If I can help you guys with anything, please reach out to me. If you need whatever, if you need some tackle, or if you need anything else, come out and see us. Hey Jeff, hope I do get to see you soon. You be safe too, buddy. But we will see you guys in the future. If you need anything, give us a shout. We'll be happy to ship it to you if you want us to ship it to you. Check out the new website. Let me know what you think. Roger, I'm still trying to figure out why you're having some issues. I have not found a problem yet, so I'm still working on that. But, guys, thank y'all. Have a good evening. Be safe. Mind your P's and Q's and stay out of trouble. Thank you.